Vaccines are made with a lot of chemical ingredients such as aluminium, mercury and so on. They are toxic to us. For example, mercury is poisonous and causes autism. When it contains a lot of chemical in it, how can it be safe to us?
Vaccine technology has advanced so much that the vaccines we have today no longer contain the harmful chemical ingredients that were used in earlier generations. For example, the measles, mumps and rubella vaccine does not contain any mercury or thimerosal, contrary to what many claim. In cases where vaccines do contain thimerosal, it's derived from ethyl mercury, which is easily removed from your body and does not cause any harm. The mercury that causes harm is methyl mercury, which is the environmental toxin that can accumulate in your body and cause harm. Take heart in the fact that mercury has been removed from a majority of childhood vaccines since the year 2001. In fact, you actually ingest more mercury from food on a daily basis than you would ever from a vaccine. It's important then that you do not believe what people are saying about mercury and vaccines causing autism. Now let's talk about formaldehyde. There are trace amounts of the chemical in vaccines, but it's much less than what your body naturally produces every day. As for metals in vaccines, such as aluminum, these are added as what's called adjuvants and have been used for over 80 years to increase the effectiveness of the vaccines. They actually work as boosters to kickstart the immune system into making antibodies. Some vaccines do contain metals, but only in trace amounts. Concentrations so low that by and large they pose no harm to the body unless taken in large doses.
I have heard that some vaccines contain yucky ingredients like human fetal tissue. Is all this true? It makes me sick just to think that we're injecting this bad stuff into our bodies.
Viruses are actually cultured and grown in cell lines and chick embryo cells. There are no human fetal cells involved. However, when a virus is grown on cells like these, they are extensively purified and only after many steps are they prepared into a vaccine. With regard to the other ingredients mentioned, vaccines are made clean and sterile to be able to be injected into the muscle or subcutaneous tissue. It's inconceivable to think that any manufacturer would include an ingredient that might have any untoward effect after millions of doses have been dispensed.
As Muslims, we can only be immunized with halal vaccines. But I've heard that some vaccines are made with non-halal ingredients, like a component derived from pigs. How can I be sure that I won't receive non-halal vaccines? Is there a body to certify halal vaccines?
Some enzymes in the manufacturing process are taken from pig or porcine sources, but the amounts are so small and diluted with so much of diluents that the end product does not have any pig DNA left in it. Besides, the heat and other manufacturing processes before the final vaccine is available would have destroyed any semblance of porcine origin. On this basis, the International Fatwa Councils have declared that these vaccines are permissible for use. However, JAKIM may have a different position. Ultimately, it's up to the individual to decide.